Hello everyone, this is Money Mom. Welcome to the channel. Today I wanted to talk to you about my payday routine, woohoo, and how I budget. Let's get started and talk about it. Many of you guys know that I have 3 sources of income. I have YouTube, and I also do Patreon as well. I am a project manager in schedule mystery shopping, and I do product demonstrations. Some of the companies pay me once a month, some pay me twice a month. So how do I handle it? First, let's talk about my Discover Savings account, which is where I have my automated savings. My product demonstrations, which I get paid on every other Friday, goes into that account, my Discover Savings. And one of the companies that I schedule actually goes into that as well. And so that is what I call my automated savings. And Discover, I do have a little bit higher interest there. I don't generally touch that savings account. That is for loss of income and a big expense. I did recently touch it though a few months ago because we did purchase a new to us car. It's a 2019 Ford Fusion. And I needed to take money out of there to buy that. So that's what that account is for, and I do check on that account to make sure everything is working with it. Number 2, I schedule mystery shopping, and one of the companies, which is my main company, they pay me once a month, usually around the 25th or so of the month. With that check, that pays all of our bills. Electricity, cable, yard guys, any bill, and then also gives us cash for gas, grocery, if I need stuff at the Dollar Tree, anything like that. That's the money for that, and I get paid once a month. So when that money comes in, it basically goes into my checking, and we take any kind of cash out that we think that we're going to need. Then the third is I get paid by YouTube once a month. And when I get paid by YouTube, it goes into a savings account, the same account that I have with my dad. It's not the same exact account, but we bank at the same bank. That goes into there. That account is for anything that our family needs. Now, recently, I had my air conditioning, heating, and plumbing guys come out, and they do an inspection twice a year on our plumbing and our heating and air, and found out I need some work done on my air conditioning, my heating pump, and all of that. My heating part of the unit is getting older, and so we've got to have it cleaned and a bunch of other stuff. It's going to be over $900. Well, this way I don't have to go into debt. I have a credit card that's hooked up with that savings account, so it can go on there, and then as soon as it shows up on the credit card, I go to my bank, transfer it to that savings to pay that credit card. We're done. So that's pretty easy. So I keep it nice and organized. I like how I have it, and I like not having everything at one bank. My main routine is this. Monday through Friday, I check all of my accounts to make sure everything looks good. There's nothing that looks strange. I also, when I receive bills, I pay them right away. I don't send out that many checks. Usually I pay online or over the phone for most of them, unless they charge some big fee. So that's another thing. So I check my accounts daily. I pay bills as soon as I can. If I can, I pay a bill for the whole year. For example, if we have satellite radio, things like that, I'll pay that for the complete year. I also check my credit cards because even if you haven't charged, it's good to call them at least a few times to make sure, hey, is there anything else that is happening? Is there anything I don't know about? Because I have been charged before or overcharged for things. So the main thing that I do in my routine, and the main thing I encourage everyone to do, are 2 things. Number 1, check your accounts daily. I really do recommend that. It doesn't take that long. It takes me about less than 10 minutes to do that. And also, if you do have credit cards, check those too. Just stay on top of it because you'd want to make sure that everything looks good. And when you get your bills, if you do get a paper copy or even an electronic copy, look them over to make sure there's no mistakes. That's the huge thing in my routine that I do. So this is how I take care of paying everything. And sometimes I move money around, but it all works. And that's how we're doing it right now. Let me know how you manage your money. Do you have any tips and tricks to share with the group? I'd love to hear from you. And if you're new here, welcome. I'd sure love it if you subscribe and become part of our frugal family. That's all I have to say. I love you. I appreciate you. And like always, I'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye.